Okay, I'm back, and now what we want to do is take a lesson quiz over all of this material. So the first question is, match the planet or the satellite. A satellite is another name for a moon. So match the planet or the satellite with its description. So we've got Earth, Mars, Mercury, Moon, and Venus. So which one has a dense carbon dioxide atmosphere? That's going to be Venus. Okay, number 2 has liquid water on its surface. That's Earth. So Earth is the only object in the solar system that has liquid water at its surface. Number 3 has the largest extremes in temperature on the day and the night sides. So what would that be? That's going to be Mercury, because it's the one that's the closest to the sun, and it's extremely cold on the night side where it doesn't get any sunshine, and then on the day side where it does, it's extremely hot. Okay, which is the one that has the dust storms? So that's going to be Mars, and then has a spin period identical to its orbital period. That was the Moon. Number 2, carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. This means that the more of it a planet has, the what? So what does it do to its temperature? Increases it, so the higher its temperature is going to be. What happens to the axial tilt of a planet with no moon? So we said that Earth is pretty special in that Earth has a relatively large moon in orbit around it, and then that moon acts as a stabilizer. So then that means that currently the tilt is at about 23, and it does vary by about another 5 degrees. So sometimes it's 28 degrees, and then sometimes it's 18 degrees. And it varies over the course of millions of years, the tilt. Okay, but if the Earth did not have a very large moon in orbit around it, then the tilt of the Earth would vary between 0 and 90 degrees. Where did the Earth's moon come from? So we think that it was a result of a collision between the Earth and an object about the size of Mars. Did Mercury ever have plate tectonics? We don't really think so. Maybe, but kind of small. Venus's oceans evaporated because of what? Was it pressure or temperature that caused them to evaporate? Okay, it would have been temperature. So the temperature caused the oceans to boil away. Now, if the question had been about Mars, then the answer would have been pressure. So lack of pressure is what caused the oceans on Mars to evaporate. Number 7, why did Mars's magnetic field disappear? It was just too small. It lost its heat, and without that heat, there wasn't enough heat to cause the liquid iron and nickel to go around and around in its outer core. So there you go. So in our next lesson, we are going to talk about planetary weather. And then in the lesson after that, we're going to apply that to the Jovian planets, and then also we'll talk about Pluto and the other debris of the solar system. So I will see you next time.